Parashat Bamidbar, Numbers chapter 1, verse 1 to chapter 4, verse 20. In the wilderness of Sinai, on the first day of the second month, in the second year from the exodus from the lands of Egypt, Adonai spoke to Moses in the tent of meeting, saying, Do a head count of all the community of Bnei Yisrael by their families and their ancestral house, with a total of every male one by one. You and Aaron are to muster by their divisions every son from 20 years and upward available to serve in the army of Israel. 1 man from each tribe, each head of his father's household, is to assist you. These then are the names of the men who will assist you. From Reuben, Elitzur, son of Shedeur. From Simeon, Shalumiel, son of Zerushadai. From Judah, Nashon, son of Aminadab. From Issachar, Nethanel, son of Zuar. From Zebulun, Eliab, son of Helon. From the sons of Yosef, from Ephraim, Elishama, son of Ammihud. From Manasseh, Gamaliel, son of Padutsur. From Benjamin, Abidan, son of Gideoni. From Dan, Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai. From Asher, Pagiel, son of Ochran. From Gad, Eliasaph, son of Deuel. From Naphtali, Ahira, son of Enan. These were those selected from the community, princes of their ancestral tribes. They were heads of the thousands of Israel. So Moses and Aaron took these men designated by name. They assembled all the community on the first day of the second month. They declared their lineage according to their families, the households of their forefathers, with the number of the names of those 20 years old and upward being listed individually. Moses numbered Israel in the wilderness of Sinai, just as Adonai had commanded him. The sons of Reuben, Israel's firstborn, their generations, their families by their ancestral households, according to the count of their names, every male from 20 years and upward, all available for the army. Those counted from the tribe of Reuben were 46,500. From the sons of Simeon, their generations, according to their families, their ancestral households, whose names were counted by polls, every male 20 years and upward, everyone who would go with the army. They counted from the tribe of Simeon, 59,300. From the sons of Gad, their generations according to their families, to their ancestral households, in the count of names of every male 20 years old and upward, every one available to go out with the army. Those counted from the tribe of Gad were 45,650. From the sons of Judah, their generations by their families, their ancestral households, the count of their names, all who would go out with the army. Those counted from the tribe of Judah were 74,600. From the sons of Issachar, their generations according to their families, their ancestral households, by number of the names of every male 20 years old and upward, going out with the army. Those counted from the tribe of Issachar were 54,400. From the sons of Zebulun, their generations according to their families, to their ancestral households, by number of the names of everyone 20 years old and upward, going out with the army. Those counted from the tribe of Zebulun were 57,400. From the sons of Yosef, the sons of Ephraim, their generations according to their families, to their ancestral households, by count of the names of all those 20 years old and upward, going out with the army. Those numbered from the tribe of Ephraim were 40,500. From the sons of Manasseh, their generations according to their families, their ancestral households, by number of the names of those 20 years old and upward, going out with the army. Those counted from the tribe of Manasseh were 32,200. From the sons of Benjamin, their generations by their families, their ancestral households, by number of the names of every one 20 years old and upward, going out with the army. Those numbered from the tribe of Benjamin were 35,400. From the sons of Dan, their generations by their families, their ancestral households, by number of every one 20 years old and upward who would go out with the army. Those numbered from the tribe of Dan were 62,700. From the sons of Asher, their generations by their families, their ancestral households, by number, everyone 20 years old and upward, who could go out with the army. Those counted from the tribe of Asher were 41,500. From the sons of Naphtali, their generations by their families, their ancestral households by number, everyone 20 years old and upward who would go out with the army, those counted from the tribe of Naphtali, were 53,400. These were the ones numbered. Moses, Aaron, and the princes of Israel counted them. Each of the 12 men represented his ancestral house. So all those counted from Bnei Israel, according to their ancestral houses, from 20 years old and up, all able to go out with the army in Israel. All those who were counted totaled 603,550. The Levites, however, were not counted by the tribe of their ancestors, for Adonai told Moses, saying, "Definitely you are not to number the tribe of Levi, nor take the sum of them among Bnei Israel. Instead, you are to appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of the testimony, over all its implements and all pertaining to it. They are to carry the tabernacle and all its utensils, tend to it, and camp around it. Whenever the tabernacle sets out, the Levites are to dismantle it, and whenever the tabernacle is pitched, the Levites are to set it up. But the commoner who comes near to it must be put to death. Bnei Yisrael will encamp, each man with his own camp, each with his own standard, according to their own divisions. The Levites are to camp around the tabernacle of the testimony, so that there will be no wrath unleashed on the community of Bnei Yisrael. So the Levites are to maintain care of the tabernacle of the testimony." So Bnei Yisrael did all that Adonai commanded Moses, so they did. Chapter 2. Adonai said to Moses and Aaron, saying, "Let each man encamp under his own standard among the banners of their ancestral house at an appropriate distance around the tent of meeting. Those camping on the east toward the sunrise will be of the standard of Judah, according to their divisions. Nachshon, son of Amminadab, is the prince of the sons of Judah. His division, by their number, is 74,600. Camping next to him shall be the tribe of Issachar. The prince of the sons of Issachar is Nethanel, son of Zuar. Their division, by their number, is 54,400. Next, the tribe of Zebulun. The prince of the sons of Zebulun is Eliab, son of Helon. His division, by count, is 57,400. All those numbered to Judah's camp, by their divisions, are 186,400. They are to advance first. The standard of the camp of Reuben shall be on the south side by their divisions. The prince of the sons of Reuben is Elitzur, son of Shedior. His division, by their number, is 46,500. Those camping next to them are the tribe of Simeon. The prince of the sons of Simeon is Shelumiel, son of Jerushaddai. His division, by their number, is 59,300. Next, the tribe of Gad. The prince of the tribe of Gad is Eliasaph, son of Reuel. His division, by their numbers, is 45,650. All those numbered to the camp of Reuben are 151,450. They are to set out second. Then the tent of meeting will move out, with the camp of the Levites, which is in the middle of the camps, just as they were in camp, each person in his own place under his own appropriate standard. On the west will be the standard of the camp of Ephraim by their divisions. The prince of the sons of Ephraim is Elishama, son of Ammihud. His division, by their numbers, is 40,500. Next to him is the tribe of Manasseh. The prince of the sons of Manasseh is Gamaliel, son of Pedazzur. His division, by their numbers, is 32,200. Next, the tribe of Benjamin. The prince of the sons of Benjamin is Abidan, son of Gideoni. His division, by their numbers, is 35,400. All those numbered to the camp of Ephraim are 108,100 by their divisions. They are to advance third. The standard of the camp of Dan shall be on the north, according to their divisions. The prince of the sons of Dan is Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai. His division, by their numbers, is 62,700. Next to him will encamp the tribe of Asher. The prince of the sons of Asher is Pagiel, son of Ochran. His division, by their numbers, is 41,500. Next, the tribe of Naphtali. The prince of the sons of Naphtali is Ahira, son of Enan. His division by their numbers is 53,400. All those numbered to the camp of Dan are 157,600. They are to advance last by their standards. These are the numbers of Bnei Yisrael, in accordance with their ancestral households. All those counted according to their divisions are 603,550. However, the Levites are not counted among Bnei Yisrael, just as Adonai commanded Moses. So Bnei Yisrael acted in accordance with all that Adonai had commanded Moses. Thus they camped by their standards and set out, each man according to their families and their ancestral houses. Chapter 3. These are the generations of Aaron and Moses, current at the time Adonai spoke to Moses at Mount Sinai. These are the names of Aaron's sons: Nadab, the firstborn, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aaron, the anointed Kohanim, whom he consecrated to be priests. But Nadab and Abihu died before Adonai for offering unauthorized fire before Adonai in the Sinai wilderness. They had no children. So Eleazar and Ithamar served as Kohanim under Aaron their father. Then Adonai spoke to Moses, saying, "Gather the tribe of Levi near, and appoint them to attend to Aaron the Kohen. They are to keep watch over duties for him and the entire community before the tent of meeting, while performing the service of the tabernacle. They are to tend to all the implements of the tent of meeting and the service of Bnei Yisrael, while performing the service of the tabernacle. You are to give the Levites to Aaron and his sons. Out of Bnei Yisrael they are dedicated entirely to him. You are to appoint Aaron and his sons to maintain the priesthood. Any commoner who approaches must be executed." Then Adonai said to Moses, saying, "See, I have taken the Levites from among Bnei Yisrael in place of the firstborn who opened the womb among Bnei Yisrael. The Levites will be mine, because all the firstborn are mine. In the day when I was striking down all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I consecrated to myself every firstborn in Israel, whether man or animal, as mine. I am Adonai." Adonai spoke in the Sinai wilderness to Moses, saying, "Count the sons of Levi according to their ancestral house, by their families, every male a month old and upward you are to number them." So Moses numbered them in accordance with the word of Adonai, just as he was commanded. These are the sons of Levi, by their names, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. These then were the names of the sons of Gershon by their families, Libni and Shimei. The sons of Kohath by their families were Amram, Itzhar, Hebron, and Uzziel. The sons of Merari by their families are Mahli and Mushi. These then were the families of the Levites by their ancestral households. To Gershon belonged the family of the Libnites and the family of the Shimeites. These were the families of the Gershonites. The number of every male 1 month old and upward who were counted was 7,500. The Gershonites were to camp behind the tabernacle in the west. The prince of the ancestral house of the Gershonites was Eliasaph, son of Lael. The duties of the sons of Gershon in the tent of meeting were the tabernacle, the tent, its coverings, the curtain of the entrance of the tent of meeting, the curtains of the courtyard, the screen of the entrance of the courtyard around the tabernacle and altar, its ropes and all related to its use. To Kohath belonged the family of the Amramites, the family of the Itzharites, the Hebronites, and the Uzzielites. These were the Kohathite families. The number of every male 1 month old and upward was 8,600. Their duties were caring for the sanctuary. The Kohathite families were to camp along the side of the tabernacle in the south. The prince of the ancestral household of the Kohathites was Elizaphan, son of Uzziel. They were responsible for the ark, the table, the menorah, the altars, and the implements of the sanctuary used in service with them, the curtain, and all involved with its use. The chief prince of the Levites was Eleazar, son of Aaron the Kohen, appointed over those whose responsibility was the care of the sanctuary. To Merari belonged the families of the Mahlites and the Mushites. These were the families of Merari. Their number by count of every male 1 month old and upward was 6,200. The prince of the household of the father of the Merarites was Zuriel, son of Abihail. They were the camp on the north side of the tabernacle. The sons of Merari were appointed over the care of the frames of the tabernacle, its crossbars, posts, bases, and all equipment for its use. The posts of the surrounding courtyard, their bases, pegs, and ropes. Those camping in front of the tent of meeting, on the east toward the sunrise, were Moses, Aaron, and his sons. They were to care for the sanctuary on behalf of Bnei Yisrael, but anyone unauthorized who approached had to be executed. All the Levites counted by Moses and Aaron at the word of Adonai by their families, inclusive of every male 1 month old and upward, were 22,000. Adonai said to Moses, "Count every firstborn male of Bnei Israel from 1 month old and upward, and make a list of their names. Set the Levites apart for me in place of all the firstborn of Bnei Israel, and all the livestock of the Levites in place of the firstborn of the livestock of Bnei Israel. I am Adonai." So Moses counted all the firstborn of Bnei Israel as Adonai commanded him. The sum total of the firstborn males of Bnei Israel, 1 month old and upward, listed by name, was 22,273. Again Adonai spoke to Moses, saying, "Take the Levites in place of all the firstborn of Bnei Israel, and the livestock of the Levites in place of their livestock. The Levites will be mine. I am Adonai. To redeem the 273 firstborn of Bnei Yisrael exceeding the number of the Levites, you are to collect 5 shekels for each, based on the shekel of the sanctuary, which is 20 gerahs. Give the money for the redemption of the extra ones of the firstborn of them to Aaron and his sons." Hence Moses collected the redemption money for those exceeding the number redeemed by the Levites. From the firstborn of Bnei Yisrael he collected silver, weighing 1,365 shekels, according to the sanctuary shekel. Moses gave the redemption money to Aaron and his sons, just as Adonai commanded him, in accordance with the mouth of Adonai. Chapter 4. Adonai spoke to Moses and to Aaron, saying, "Take a census of the sons of Kohath from among the sons of Levi by their families and by their ancestral households, everyone from 30 years of age to 50, all who come to serve doing the work in the tent of meeting. This is the task of the sons of Kohath in the tent of meeting, the most holy things. Whenever the camp is about to move out, Aaron and his sons are to take down the shielding curtain and cover the ark of the testimony with it. And they are to cover this with porpoise hide, then spread over it a cloth of solid blue. Then they are to put its poles in place. Then over the table of the presence they are to spread a solid blue cloth, then lay on it the plates, ladles, bowls, and jars for the drink offering. The bread that is continually there is to remain there. Over them they are to spread a solid scarlet cloth, cover it with the covering of porpoise hide, then install its poles. Then they are to take a blue cloth and cover the menorah for light, along with its lamps, tongs, snuffers, and oil jars that they use to tend to it. They then are to wrap it, all its accessories, in a covering of porpoise hide, and place it all on a carrying frame. Over the golden altar they are to spread a blue cloth and cover that with a covering of porpoise hide, and put its poles in place. They are to take all the utensils used for the service of the ministry of the sanctuary, wrap them in a blue cloth, cover them with porpoise hide, and place them on a carrying frame. They are to remove the ashes from the altar, then spread over it a purple cloth. They are to put onto it all the utensils with which they tend to the altar, among them the fire pans, meat forks, shovels, and sprinkling bowls. They are to spread over it a covering of porpoise hide and install its poles. When Aaron and his sons have finished covering the sanctuary and all its holy implements, and when the camp is ready to move out, after this the sons of Kohath may come to do the carrying. But they must not touch the holy items or they will die. These are the tasks of the sons of Kohath with regard to the tent of meeting. Eleazar, son of Aaron the Kohen, will have charge of the oil for the light, the fragrant incense, the regular grain offering, and the anointing oil. He is to have charge of the tabernacle and all that is in it, including its holy items and all its implements. Adonai spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, "You are not to let the families of the tribe of the Kohathites be cut off from among the Levites. Do this for them, so that they may live and not die. Whenever they approach the most holy items, Aaron and his sons are to go into the sanctuary and assign each man his job and his responsibility. But the Kohathites are not to go in to look at what is holy, not even momentarily. or they will die. Hosea chapter 2, verses 1 to 22. Yet the number of Bnei Yisrael will be like the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured or counted. Instead of "You are not my people," being said to them, they will be called children of the living God. Then the descendants of Judah and descendants of Israel will be gathered together. They will appoint themselves one head, and they will go up from the land. For the day of Jezreel will be great. Say to your brothers, Ami, and to your sisters, Rahuma, contend with your mother, contend, for she is not my wife, nor I her husband. Let her put away her fornications from her face, and her adulteries from between her breasts, or else I will strip her naked, and expose her as on the day she was born. Then I will make her like a wilderness, yes, I will make her like desert land, and I will let her die of thirst. I will have no compassion for her children, for they are children of prostitution. For their mother has practiced prostitution. She who conceived them has been shameful. For she said, "Let me go after my lovers, who are giving me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax, my oil and my drink." Therefore, see, I will hedge her with thorns, and I will build a wall around her, so she cannot find her paths. And she will chase after her lovers, but she will not overtake them. She will seek them, but not find. Then she will say, "Let me go and return to my first husband, for it was better for me then than now." But she did not realize that I myself gave her the grain, the wine, and the fresh oil. I lavished on her silver, also gold, which they made into Baal. Therefore I will return and take back my grain in its season, and my new wine at its appointed time. And I will snatch away my wool and my linen for covering her nakedness. So now I will uncover her lewdness to the eyes of her lovers, and no one will rescue her from my hand. I will also put an end to all her rejoicing, her feast, her new moon, her Shabbat, and all her Moedim. I will also devastate her vines and her fig trees, of which she said, "These are my payment that my lovers have given to me." But I will turn them into a thicket, and beasts of the field will devour them. Then I will punish her for the days of the Baalim, to whom she would burn incense, adorning herself with her rings and jewelry, going after her lovers. But me she forgot. It is a declaration of Adonai. So then, I myself will entice her. I will bring her into the wilderness and speak to her heart. I will give her back her vineyards from there, and make the valley of Achor a door of hope. She will respond there, as in the days of her youth, as in the day she came up out of the land of Egypt. In that day it is a declaration of Adonai. You will proclaim, "My husband," and never again call me, "My Baal." Then I will remove the names of the Baalim out of her mouth, no longer to be mentioned by their name. In that day I will make a covenant for them with the beasts of the field, the flying creatures in the sky, and the creeping things on the ground. I will break into pieces the bow and sword and warfare from the land, and I will cause them to lie down securely. Then I will betroth you to me forever. Yes, I will betroth you to me with righteousness, justice, covenant loyalty, and compassion. I will betroth you to me with faithfulness, and you will know Adonai. Romans chapter 9, verses 22 and 23. Now what if God, willing to demonstrate his wrath, to make his power known, endured with much patience vessels of wrath designed for destruction? And what if he did so to make known the riches of his glory on vessels of mercy, which he prepared beforehand for glory?